Hey everyone. Hey my dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ. Nothing is more important than having faith in Jesus Christ. Coming to this realization years ago, honestly, it's like, what does this world offer people that is more important? There's nothing. And the fact that so many people don't get it is very concerning. We're living in the last days before God raptures the church. That will happen, and then there'll be some kind of alien, quote unquote, invasion, contact, disclosure. This is an issue because aliens or demons and fallen angels, they do not come from outer space. If you know biblical cosmology, that clues you into, okay, well, there's nothing coming from another quote unquote planet. It's a dimensional thing. It's a spiritual battle. If you've done like even just a little bit of UFO research or alien research, you've probably come across people that say the name Jesus Christ and it stops those incidents from happening. Why do you think that is? Carlos Santos is an actor. He's won some awards, right? And he does the vow of silence, keeping the secret of the biblical world about how fame, fortune, and success actually work, and most likely about Freemasonry. He does the Uttara Bodhi Mudra, index fingers pressed together, other fingers interlocked, pressed against his lips. Why is he doing that, hey? Phil Dunster is another actor. He hides his hand in his coat the way a Freemason would do. He does the Uttara Bodhi Mudra. And you can even argue for the as above, so below symbolism. Pierre Cardin was, like a fashion mogul type person, a designer. Here he is, hugging the big fake globe that nobody lives on. If you think you live on this, you don't need to research flat Earth to know this is a bunch of garbage. Research this garbage and see just how fast it's supposed to be spinning and rotating. See what it's supposed to be doing in quote unquote outer space. It's whipping around the sun. If you have seen the model of the heliocentric system and you go, oh, that totally makes sense. We're totally doing that right now. You are very deceived. You've been brainwashed since birth. So I'm not like blaming you. You've been brainwashed. I'm just trying to warn you and have you research. He's dressed up to go into fake space. He does one eye symbolism with these fashion scissors. This woman is modeling one of his dresses and she's doing the Uttara Bodhi Mudra with her hands. And Pierre himself is doing the Uttara Bodhi Mudra. Index fingers pressed together, other fingers interlocked. That's what he's doing. Why do all these people from every aspect of life do these signs and symbols and push the agendas? Because they've sold their souls for rock and roll, as they say. God knows who has salvation. But I am not going to be naive and go, oh, these people have salvation. I don't believe they have salvation. I believe they're working for the wrong side. They get things of this life for 100 years, right? I don't know when this person passed away or if he's still alive. I believe he's passed away, but looking pretty old here, doing the same signs and symbols, right? I will say again, I don't hate these people. I want them to go to heaven and be saved. I want them to know the Lord. I don't like them, though. I don't like what they do and take part in. They've sold out themselves and they've sold out humanity for a couple of bucks and maybe like a magazine article about themselves or, does it really matter? Do you take that stuff with you when you die for eternity? No, you don't. You leave it all behind. You go to heaven or hell when you die. Many people are going to hell and are in hell. It's so very simple. The gospel is so very simple, but so many people have such a hard time getting there because the world has brainwashed them, and Satan himself blinds the minds of unbelievers. I know so many unbelievers don't believe that. Let me tell you from my heart and soul, coming out of the satanic brainwashing is very traumatic. In a way, for a while, I kind of did it on my own, and I had to just like deal with things. Like, I believed a lot of wrong stuff. I believed some right stuff. People that cared about me were concerned about me because I was talking about the Freemasons and blah, 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 and the flat earth and all this other stuff. We're living in the last days. Knowledge has increased. We're told this in the Bible. All of this stuff is coming to fruition. All of this stuff is being revealed for what it is. The Christians in the truth community are trying to point this stuff out to people, and so many people aren't listening. It's very concerning, and it's very frustrating because they just put up a wall. They're like, I don't believe that. I'm never going to believe that. And they're denying the truth, and they're on their way to hell. God bless you, everyone.